I know that things don't last. I'm going home, but I don't know the way. If I'm lucky, I'll live halfway. If I'm unlucky, I only have today. What kind of weird plan is this?
On the last session of Kingmaker, our player characters continued their assault on Haulidis' fortress. Last time when we played, well, they've finally managed to squeeze into the fortress proper. What they did was they knocked on one of the two entry doors. There was one to the north and one to the east. They knocked on the eastern door, went inside, and found basically the trolls' sleeping quarters. Another fight broke out, and the player characters, well, these were regular trolls they were fighting this time, so they knew what they were doing and they took it to them. These poor trolls, they got absolutely roasted, literally and figuratively, although poor BB inadvertently got caught up in a breathe fire cone by accident from the cool animations, but BB was fine and the party actually made it through unscratched. And well, believe it or not, that is actually perhaps the shortest recap ever. The player characters have finally infiltrated the fortress proper and has literally gotten through the initial guard force. So let's bring the game back in. Welcome back to the House of Fun. Welcome back to the fortress. Now, yeah, just taking out those two trolls. Victory is yours, and you are standing in a very strong position right now. So, looking at your stats from the party character sheet, you all look at pretty good trim. Do you need to do any form of regeneration or refocus before you move on? Or shall we crack straight on with it?
I can crack straight on. That's everybody else.
Looking like a healthy boy.
I'm fine.
I think we're all good.
Do I have to refocus the new point I got from my feet?
Did you use it?
No, we only just got leveled, didn't we?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah,
We leveled up.
yes. Wait a minute. Let me check something. Yeah, you're level 6. I even did it on the overlay. As a matter of fact, I completely forgot about that. So I'll tell you what. Let's just spend literally 5 minutes, nice and quick, for those who join us. Thank you as ever, everyone. You are more than welcome. Let's just quickly, briefly go over level 6 level up then. Share what you will, hold back what you will as well, in case you want to leave it a surprise for the game. But let's go in the icon order. So we'll start with Dave as Anden. Anden, anything you and BB got for level 6? You both got a regular feat and an archetype one this level, so anything cool your end?
Well, I ended up getting 2 archetype feats. We're leaning into beast mastery type stuff, so I can now heal BB, and I can spend 2 actions to give BB 3 actions, rather than just 1 for 2 every time. So she can get all the way up there in Violence Town.
Nice. Also 6th level, another 3rd rank slot, I believe.
Yes, indeedy.
Fantastic stuff. All right. I will actually also rule this includes bird as well. If you want to throw a spell in there, go for it. Do it. It's absolutely fine. Kelvin.
Sorry, what do you mean if I want to throw a spell in there?
At 6th level, you've got another 3rd rank spell slot. Slot, correct?
Yes.
So therefore, you even though you're a spontaneous caster, you learn a new spell too, I believe.
This is correct.
Basically, if you want to memorize that spell and have it good to go for this dungeon, you can do.
Oh, I don't have to memorize them. For me, it's whether I have the spell slot or not.
Well, I just use memorize as a generalized term. Basically, you can have your brand new spell now, essentially.
Roger that.
Okay, cool. So let's go down to Kelvhan. So, Greg, with your rogue swashbuckler build, how's that now looking at level 6?
I can strike and move more with skirmishing strike, and I get a reaction now with swashbuckler's repose.
Nice. That's the one that basically, if I critically miss you, you can essentially get a reactive strike off.
Yes, I can.
Fantastic. I'm aware of it. Good stuff. All right. The walking Balruk. What you got at level 6, my friend?
Right, well, in classic Balruk fashion, I've gotten everything good I can possibly do with a shield at level 6. So I've gotten, first he took Reflexive Shield, which makes it to where whenever I raise my shield, I get my shield's bonus, which is currently a +3, added to my reflex saves. Following that, he got Shielded Stride, which means that while my shield is up, and I can move up to half my speed and not provoke reactions with my movement.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is. And then finally, I got Say That Again, which means if an enemy ever critically fails while attempting to demoralize or lie to me, I can just get a free shove action to get them.
Fantastic stuff. I'm really liking the fact that the builds are now coming together. Finally, but not least, lastly, Pretty Bird. What does level 6 look like for you?
Bird has acquired a class feat that basically gives her assurance on every recall knowledge check.
What? Tracks?
And also I can now make an impression against a group of people with no penalty.
Fantastic stuff. I'm looking forward to this a lot. Alright, quick game clarification then before we move on. I'm looking at the party character sheet. Anden, how come you've only got 20 foot of move speed? Is that correct?
I thought it was just a dwarf thing.
It's dwarf space. You can tell I don't play often.
Standard dwarf speed is 20 foot, yeah.
Thank you very much for that correction. You can tell how often I actually get to play this game, but that's good to know. Thank you for that clarification. I appreciate it. Alright, so level up complete. Let's get back into exploration mode. So last time I had Bird as scouting, Anden as searching, Balruk on the defense, BB also searching if Anden switches over, and then Kelvhan doing avoid notice. Are you all sticking to the same battle plan, or are you switching up at all?
I'm sticking to the same.
Awesome.
Do I ever change?
Fair enough.
I'm going to swap to investigation, if that's okay.
Go for it. Okay, feel free to please change that in your exploration tab for me so it comes up on the party character sheet. Anden, what about you?
Yeah, let's stick with that.
Alright then, so can I have the secret checks off all of you then, please? So Bird, Anden, that'll be perception even for investigate. Balruk, you're fine. Stealth check for you, please. Kelvhan. So,
Investigate says secret recall knowledge to discover clues when necessary. It doesn't say I roll anything while moving around.
Yep, this is a me thing.
Sorry.
It's alright. I know what you're going on there, but I add a little perception to help clarify what you notice straight away, so to speak.
You want me to roll perception then?
Yes. But how it works, or how I personally rule it, is it helps me structure into my mind the clues to give you based on your perception. Then once the notice has been made, then you'll make your recall knowledge check.
Roger that.
Alright, fantastic stuff. Alright, so feel free to explore. We currently have Balruk in the main corridor, which finally leads into the fortress itself. And Balruk, you can tell this is Dwarven Construction 101. You come from a humble place in like Stone Farm, but you've heard the stories, and these are exactly the sorts of stories, location that your dear old dad has always described to you. Anden, for you, with your life experience, it's been a long time but a sense of familiarity. Deja
Mark,
vu is immediately coming back to you.
Mark, sorry to be a bother. Could you take the light effect off me?
Yes, no problem. Doing that now. Feel free to proceed.
Because look what they've
with
made
the-
for me.
Sorry.
I've got a toggle for it now.
Okay,
Hey.
fantastic. Good stuff. There you go. I removed the light from you.
With these spider webs that we're seeing,
Yes.
are they just kind of small, sort of, this place has been derelict for a while, or are these, this is a significant obstacle that you might have to overcome at some point, or there's a giant spider in it?
You take a look at them and you get the feeling that this is just the age of the place.
Okie dokie, thank you very much.
No problem, my friend.
Before we proceed, Balruk is gonna like slap the wall and kind of rub his hand on it and give like a whistle, like a dad appreciating like some old automobile or something.
More than fair. This looks like this was once an exquisite place. And even though it is fallen into ruin, it still looks badass.
Yeah, I do.
Alright, so feel free to proceed onwards then. You are moving from west to east along this 10-foot wide corridor. You start to pass back the troll barracks where you cleared out those 2 trolls. I can tell you there is nothing of interest in there.
I was about to ask. I'm glad you said so.
Don't worry, I will
Alright.
let you know in my narration. You start to come up as you proceed down the hallway more. You do see a turn off at the end of the hallway. One way that leads up to the north, while the southeastern way appears to lead off to a giant stairwell which constitutes an old watchtower. However, there is a god's awful stink from coming from down there.
Ew. All right. Well, only one way to go.
Hmm?
So the party is proceeding down the corridor more, and now they're coming into clear view of the turning.
Right. All right. I see some stairs coming up on the right. Looks like a door off on the left.
May I have a quick... May BB have a quick sniff of the air, stinky air that you mentioned. I can't communicate with her necessarily, but there might be... She's very well trained, so there might be like a growl for something dangerous, or just like a ew, or...
Sure, I can say you command BB to do that as a part of your exploration action as well. So roll me a secret perception check to BB, please.
BB sniff. Sniffer, sniffer.
Alright, so BB sniffs around.
BB used Odor Sleuth.
It's very effective. As BB has a sniff around, you don't even need to be able to cast Speak with Animals or anything to see the way she just simply screws up in her face in disgust with the smell that is coming from that watchtower area. A flight of stone stairs wind around in this circular chamber to a trapdoor in the ceiling high above. A foul stench fills the air, emanated from layers of filth caked on the floor. Let's put it this way, you can use your imaginations what the smell and what that filth is. But BB is able to punch through it. You can see her nose and her eyes looking up the tower as much as she possibly can from this angle. And then she starts to growl. And then you get the sense of her that she's picking up another scent as well as the filth.
Okay. I might actually be able to sneakily. You one moment, please.
I will also say, for the sake of time and ease, that tower off to the southeast goes up by 100 feet.
Right. It doesn't look like I have anything to share senses. So, yeah, it's just like a voice, got an Anden voice. There we go.
And a voice. Think
What's that?
old.
Some sort of creature up there. If you can get past the smell.
Well, I was going to recommend we maybe clear out this level first anyway before we go up another flight of stairs. You know, work bottom up sort of thing.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's a watchtower, though. We might be able to get a better look of what we're looking at.
That's up to you lot if you're thinking about. We could go for the vantage first.
No, I think you're on the money. Yeah, just mentioning it in case I forgot.
Right then. I guess Balruk's going to start making his way towards the set of double doors.
Alright then, so ignoring the tower for now, you proceed to the double doors to the north. Let me just get a view for those who are joining us. And, well, as you start to proceed, Kelvhan, you are literally making no noise. You're calling on this skill set from a lifetime ago. Well, a human lifetime ago. But it's proven incredibly effective. Meanwhile, the rest of you proceed up towards the door. Excuse me a second, I just got a bit of a dry throat. Okay, we're back. So, Bird, you hop up behind the door, behind a very quiet, very stealthy Kelvhan. You do hear a presence on the other side of the door, grumbling, nattering. Just checking your languages. Oh yeah. You speak the language that you hear on the other side of the door, but you perhaps don't expect it. Can I have an open society check, please? You're going to identify the language, but you might get a bit more.
Interesting. One moment, please.
Well, you are investigating.
It's a 28.
Okay. The language you're hearing on the other side of the door, it's Goblin. But
That is interesting.
But you get more. Hobgoblin dialect. You hear the... how can I put it? The cadence of the Hobgoblin accent.
Interesting. I'll sort of like hush everyone to a stop and say, "We got them the bigger goblins, the smarter ones, the military ones on the other side. They're probably going to be, they're the organized types."
Right. Alright then, so we could go get them, or we could go up the stinky tower.
Decisions. But
Yeah.
which one they're
You
going
said
to
they
do?
clear out the bottom floor. I reckon we're going with that.
Makes sense. Just be ready for actual tactics and strategy and smart stuff.
Reactive strikes, you're saying? Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's more than fair enough. Alright then, let's take it into encounter mode then, please. So, here's what we're going to do. Bird, please roll regular initiative for me. Anden, you've got the choice. Do you want to roll or do you want to take the perception check from your exploration action?
No, I'll just roll.
All right then. Kelvhan, do you want to take the stealth or do you want to roll?
I'll take the stealth.
27 is your initiative. All right, Balruk, regular initiative for you. Roll it up.
All right.
Let's roll these NPCs. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. Dice flow, let's roll. Okay. Let's flick on some more battle music. Dun, 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 dun. All
A
right.
relieved troll.
A relief trail, yes, of course. I do like the fact
Oh, I
that
gotta find out what module you use that does that.
that is actually a standard Foundry setting.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Ooh,
assigning
I didn't
random
know that.
adjectives to tokens. It's quite cool. I'm a fan
I
of
didn't
it.
use that.
Okay,
It's funny. I don't think it used to work.
it does now, so it's awesome. I like it. So, in all seriousness, though, so we got a 27 for Kelvin's initiative. Let's go across the board. So, Anden, what did you roll for initiative?
33.
Nice. Okay, Balruk.
An uncharacteristic 28.
Whoa. Certainly beats the daisy of paladin speed. Bird.
Oh, yeah.
I got my highest possible result of 34.
Whoa. You're ready for all of this then. Okay, let's begin encounter mode. So, Bird, I know you're not a frontline fighter, but anything you want to do?
This is unfortunate because I don't know if we're going into combat yet or not.
Probably.
I know, but I don't want to be the one who opens the door.
Do you want to hold?
Well, you know, I'd love to hold, but then the troll goes before any of us. So I believe what I'm going to do instead is...
The troll's not going to do anything. It doesn't know we're here.
Or does it?
Yeah, most of us aren't being stealthy. So I'm just assuming if initiative's being rolled, they know. I'll hold for now.
Alright, Bird holds. Anden and BB.
Oh,
Hold. So, okay. Here's what's going on. On the other side of the door, you hear the heavy breathing of a troll, a relieved troll. It shares initiative with Balruk on a 28. By the rules of the game, creatures go first. So, here's what happens because it was a perception-based initiative. The relief troll, we get a camera shot of next door, and the relief troll is watching these two goblins absolutely squabbling in goblinoid about, yeah, when are we going to get some action? Oh, I don't know. Come on, we're bored. What's this Hogolka paying us for anyway? I don't know, some settlement off to the east. But the relieved troll watching this squabbling happened, what he notices, as Anden is also ready at the same time, he sees a slight movement on the door. First action, what I'm going to roll is going to be a will save against, it's a level 5 creature. It's going to be a will save against a level 5 DC of, no, perception against a level 5 DC of 20 to see if it basically has the exclamation point appear over its head and go, huh? What was that noise? Okay, natural 18 for a 29. So it just sees a slight rocking on the door as Balruk prepares himself. So for the first action, for the second action, it's going to come over, and then for the third action, I'm going to declare that it can do this as it's a large creature. It's going to fling open both of the double doors. And there before in front of you, you are absolutely engulfed by a large troll.
Hello, Governor.
As it uses its free action to roar in your face, but it doesn't have an action for a point out. Alright, Governor Balruk, Governor Jarl, what you got?
Can I cut back in here?
Sure, alright then, bird tags in.
Oh wait, I can't see the hobgoblins. This is fine. I know they're there. I'm gonna shout out in Goblin. Gentlemen, aren't you tired of hobgoblins always being typecast as to being on the wrong side of war? Wouldn't you rather join the Gut Settlement instead of these people who just raiding everyone? Wouldn't you rather make a better name for yourselves in society?
Join Regrowth today for $9.99 a month.
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
So, all right then. So, what exactly are you trying to do? Confuse them, distract them, make an appeal to turn to the dark side. You have cookies.
I'm trying to talk them down and convince them that this just isn't worth their effort.
All right,
right.
They're currently status hostile, so give us a diplomacy check then, please. Just setting DC now. Okay, DC 20, go for it.
I'm so glad I picked up Group Impression so I can do both of these without a penalty.
Yep, that's good. Go for it.
I'll be a natural 20 for 34.
Okay. So, they are surprised to...
You might say one of them's perplexed.
Yes. One of their adjectives is the perplexed archer. There are archer hobgoblins. So what happens is, you have group impression, correct?
I do.
Okay. So, what I'm going to roll on a 34 is that takes them up from hostile to indifferent, as they are then going to use their free action to say, huh? Who are you? And make us an offer then. 2 actions left.
Hang on, I'm debating the value of swapping into Jotun and trying the troll too. No, let's leave the troll out of this. The trolls are probably far more loyal to Hargulka, or at least to brute force.
Have you had an accident at work in the past 5 years that wasn't your fault? You may be entitled to compensation.
If you're willing to join, if you're willing to join a good and upcoming new settlement, there is place in the brand new town's guard of our little homeland called Regrowth for outstanding young soldiers such as yourselves.
All right, then, give us another diplomacy check.
We pay gold too.
Yeah.
This entire conversation's happening in Goblin. I don't know if any of you speak that.
Anyone else speak Goblin?
Probably not.
All right, Bird, no offer of gold, so the DC is going to go up a bit. These are hobgoblins, but
Understandable.
go for it.
There's a 29.
29 is a regular success. And they turn around and they say, all right, how much?
I cast Courageous Anthem.
Okay.
I don't want to spend my whole turn on this.
Okay. That's fair
What's the
enough.
standard pay rate of a guard? And
I have no idea.
All right, then. So, interesting round. So, feel free to whack Courageous Anthem on everybody else. Anden, are you coming in, or are you going to leave it to Balruk?
Sorry,
Balruk, would you...
One last thing, as I shout Courageous Anthem, I explain in common that I'm negotiating with the hobgoblins.
Fair enough. So, back to Anden.
Kelvhan, are you going to move through so BB can fight? Because I'll wait up until after, or I can go now and...
I can do if you want.
I can cast haste on Balruk instead.
I don't mind. I'll go through if you want.
Okay, I'll wait until you've been there.
All right, then. So, we go over to the walk-in Balruk. Take it away, y'all.
alright, this troll has just flung open the door and roared in my face. So Balruk is gonna just try and whack him straight in the face with his mace.
Whack-a-Troll, go ahead. Give us a target. Give us a strike fighter, man. Oh, bloody
That'll
hell.
be a 36 to hit.
Mother Canucka, plus 10 crit, let's go!
Yeah, that dude roars and it just takes a mace straight to his.
Oh,
Oh my
jeez.
god, maximum roll, 34 damage.
Incredible.
Let's go.
Ding dong! Would you like to use your critical specialization?
I can knock them away. Probably not, because I want to hit him again. So, no.
Alright then,
Yeah.
fair enough. So go ahead, give us hit number 2.
Alright, second swing, let's do that again. That'd be awesome.
What's more we're feeling?
That'll be a 20.
That's a meets beats though.
Alright, here comes regular damage. That'll be another 10 points of damage.
Fantastic stuff. So, one action left.
Alright, final action, Balruk is going to raise his shield and just kind of spit at the troll and be like, you want some more?
Alright then, next in the turn order. Kelvhan.
Yeah, I'll attempt to tumble through.
Alright then, so go ahead.
Yeah, I need to do an acrobatics. Uh, 24.
Feel free to move yourself. You are through and you are punished.
It is difficult terrain for him, isn't it?
It is, yes.
So it doesn't really matter to me, does it?
I don't
No.
think for you, no.
No, I can just go there.
Alright, so you tumble behind the troll and you are
Yep.
punished.
Let me just. So that's on. Now I am going to feint the troll.
Alright then, so go ahead and give us that deception check to feint.
That is a 31.
A 31 against perception DC of the troll is a plus 10 crit.
So a bunch of things are going to happen. So on a crit
54
success,
things are going to happen.
on a crit success for Scandrel, all melee attacks. The target is off guard against all melee attacks until the end of my next turn, not just mine.
Okay.
This is a distracting feint, so the target is
You're
that's a distracting feint.
you're debuffing the hell out of it. So one action left.
I will make a strike.
Go for it.
This troll's about to have the worst day of his life.
Yeah.
And the last.
The last.
That is a 29.
Plus 10 crit.
Oh my god.
This is going to demonetize me, but can anyone spell this troll is fucked?
38 points of damage.
38 points of damage.
It's also continuously off guard again. If you wanted to know.
Well, let's put it this way, right? The troll is still with us, but out of a total of 115 hit points, not in a space of 6 seconds, it's already down to 33 hit points.
We do accept surrenders.
Alright.
I translated to Jotun.
Well, that was a thing. That was a thing. Anden, I believe that was your cue.
Yeah, I'm a jump in.
Alright. Hey, Greg, this new build working out for you?
It's effective.
Alright, Anden, what are you bringing to this dance?
Alright, first action, we're gonna have BB step. Little bear steppy. And make a bite attack against the
Really?
I guess obviously nihilistic or whatever troll to be relieved in this particular situation. I don't know.
It'd probably be relieved from the surface of Galerion in a minute.
I think his relief is fast fading.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a 25.
Oh, come on, you're letting the team down. That's only a regular hit.
No.
Good hit though. Regular hit. Give us the damage, please.
Even with off guard, right? 'Cause the troll is
Even with
guard.
off guard. Yeah, it was a hit by 7.
Yeah, it wasn't a great one. That's still 15 points of damage.
Very nice. Okay.
And I have 2 actions left. And we need some fire damage on this fella. So I think we might. We don't need a fireball. We used the float and flame last combat. I think it's got to be ignition.
Go for it.
From the Staff of Fire I have equipped.
Let's give us a target and give us some ignition when you're ready. Heighten to 3rd rank.
Yay! Whee! That's a 27.
Ooh, one off the
okay.
plus 10, unlucky. But still, that's fire damage. Roll that damage. Well done.
Damage. 10. So hold on. You said 33, so I'm doing add-in 15.
Math finder.
20 more.
RPG. RPG in disguise. It's got 18 hit points left. You've knocked it down to 8.
And then it's weak for another 10.
You are absolutely correct. So I want together a picture of how you just literally take this troll and in 6 seconds it is no longer in the land of the living, because this is like the ultimate synergy tag team move. What does it look like?
It's Rainbow Six Glory on part 2.
Oh no, you're back.
It is. So, what do we reckon? So first we had Bird talking to the.
I'm not involved with this. You go on without me.
Yeah. So it's
So
just
it flung the door open in Balruk's face, and he basically just planted his mace into its face twice. To start with.
yeah, it was like you had a held action pretty much.
Pretty much what it felt like.
Yeah, and then I kind of just tumbled through, kind of just tapped him on the back, and then slashed out his Achilles.
He's down then on one leg. BB jumps up, does a great job of kind of just going for the stomach, opening up those internals, and in goes the fireball. Well, a small igniting fire within his chest that normally is figuratively described and would mean that he was ready for battle, ready to go, but instead he is the least ready he has ever been because he is dead and on fire.
Counter terrorists win. Alright, so I believe that was all of your actions, Anden. Well done. So it's now the turn of the Hobgoblin Archers. First is the Perplexed Archer, and there has never been a more apt name. He just looks at this entire scene and just shouts in Goblinoid. Standard Highland. Stops. Switches to common. Standard Highland rate and we're yours.
Fair enough.
And they're just absolutely perplexed. There's 2 of them. There's the Perplexed Archer and the Furious Archer, who has just suddenly chilled out. It's kind of like a cartoon where the jaws are hanging down and tongues are out. They're just like, what?
Let me.
What's a
And a raise 5 5 silver a day. I reckon we could probably stretch to that.
That sounds very
Let me
doable.
check.
Yeah.
Also,
Well,
that's
I imagine
level
the
check.
town, is paying our guards right now. So basically, it's going to put them on the payroll.
We only need to pay enough to get them home, right?
Pretty much.
Aye.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, I started this. I'm willing to pay for it.
Here's a gold coin for you. Here's a gold coin for you. And that's your
No.
advance.
Okay,
Pretty much.
so let's say for the sake of ease, just for as Kelvin's there, he just drops a gold. Just right there. And they like look at you and they're just like, yeah, all right. We're yours. Hogolka's got a good treasure trove up there and has paid us well, but yeah, he's really screwing with the wrong people. You're out of combat, 70 experience points for that combat.
As evidenced by the wrong people, aka us showing up and just erasing a troll.
Yep.
Yeah, you've just absolutely have owned it. So you're technically out of encounter mode.
Anyone happen to have any like paper in from the right way in the character?
Absolutely not.
And
Let
it's
me have a look. Yes, I do have a writing set.
Balruk would like to borrow your writing set, and he's basically going to write like a letter for them to bring back with them to regroup. That just
they look at you and they just say,
Okay.
look, not now. The perplexed archer wanders up and he says, listen, my name's Goran. Over there, that's me brother. He thinks for a second. I believe in your tongue, his name translates to ducks. So, look, just the gold is good enough for now, alright? There's literally 2 more trolls and 2 more troll hounds right behind that door off to your west there. Keep it down.
Good to know. We've got this covered.
Listen. Like I said, the trolls, they were paying us darn good money. That tall gnome that they have with them, he has connections and he's powerful, but they just look at the dead troll and the fact you annihilated it within 6 seconds, literally a clean, quick, effective kill. We're not gonna mess with you. No coin is worth that much. But
That tall
also,
gnome doesn't go by the name of Tartuccio, does he?
yeah, he does.
Of course he does.
Dun, dun, dun.
An eccentric fella, and I've never seen a gnome that tall in my life. He points at Kelvhan. He's about as tall as you.
Oh, yes.
you said that Hogolka's got a treasure trove around here.
Yeah, he's been paying us with it.
All right. Well, here's what I'm thinking. If you want to wait for us outside, we can bring you back to regroup when we're done in here. Or, if you want to help us deal with Hogolka and the rest of the people around here, we can give you a piece of that treasure trip. Couple gold each, maybe?
Well, we can only speak for ourselves, but the boss, he's upstairs. He's got another... How many's upstairs, ducks? And his brother thinks. He just says, there's another 4 of us upstairs, including the box. They're in a room upstairs.
Sorry, did you just say including the box?
The boss.
Oh, boss. That makes so much more sense.
Sorry, my Taldane not so good.
The dreaded
No.
box. No.
No, it's absolutely fine. I just thought you were telling us there was a mimic upstairs.
Metal Gear. No, he just says, no, 4 including the boss. The boss is one of the 4. My Taldane's not so good. Now, you've spoken to us and we're prepared to make an accord with you, but boss has the final say. We just let's put it this way, our Golka's paying us well, but looking once again at the annihilation of the troll, he's not paying us that well.
Well, you want to come along and try to convince your boss?
I'm not sure. I don't know if that's the greatest idea. I don't super want to get them executed for treason against their warband.
That's kind of the thing. If the trolls see us helping you, one of them might make it back to Hargolka. Hargolka, his room, once you go through those western doors, and you stage whispering. Hargolka, there's a stairway. It used to be an old dwarven great hall. There's a stairway that leads up to Hargolka's throne that he uses to preside over us. And then there's some more doors just behind the throne. Literally through those double doors, there's a hall and another set of double doors. He's in that room with that Tartuccio fella.
Well then, I don't think we can get to him without having to deal with your warband then.
Hey, if he goes down, then we're obviously looking for new employers. But, you know, we have goblins. We have our reputations for a damn good reason. Are you sure your people would welcome us, even if we are hired and paid for help professionals?
Of course.
It's what our settlement's kind of about, you know? We're kind of bringing people together and such.
Well, if you're sure, because a band of our number has recently attacked your settlement.
Again.
Say again. This is news to us.
That Tartuccio, with his magics, he stole some horses off you lot, stole some wagons, and he enchanted the wagons so even though they look like regular human wagons, they would fit trolls. They took trolls, troll hounds, and a few of my troop, and they went to attack your settlement. For the past few months, they've been building a road. The road's nothing to do with us. As a matter of fact, I can't believe they had the brains to pull off a road.
I look at the rest of the party and I'm like, so how good are your folks at home?
I'm guessing the attack didn't go so well for you fellas, did it?
We don't know. We haven't heard back from them.
Well, there you go.
But then again, we didn't expect to hear back from them until the end of this week. It's only toil day.
Our folks can handle themselves, I'm sure.
And also Isabella's back there. It's basically Isabella's your warden, and also, you know, you do know there was a troll threat. So even though you don't know what's happened in Regrowth yet, you do know that they're a capable bunch. You've seen what Felix could do. You know what Irony can do. So just those two alone, you know, and Isabella's back there as well. So take that how the party would.
Yeah, I mean, Balruk's pretty confident in his people. I think the characters even kind of guessed there was an assault going that way and that we couldn't catch up to it, and that we figured they're going to have to handle it.
Yeah, I mean, if the intention of that group is to go and goad us into coming here, then that means they aren't ready yet.
Yep.
Yeah, the hobgoblins will say to you, yes, the hobgoblin Goran will look at you and say, yeah, the plan was lure the leaders here, and then while you were away, attack the settlement because they would have been weaker. Or at least...
I'll teach you who's going to find out what happens when you mess with us again.
Wait, so are we here before schedule or not? I'm not quite...
by the calendar, the attack on Regrowth, I think, was a day or two ago now.
Yeah,
sorry,
they wouldn't expect us yet.
Yeah, that was my point, was the attack on Regrowth supposed to be what brought us here?
The idea was, from Tartuccio, trolls cause a bit of trouble around Regrowth. He knew that this party, even though the configuration has slightly changed, would probably come out to investigate themselves. Tartuccio knows that you 4 or 5, including BB, are the main badasses. So while the main badasses were away, they slip around with these stealth wagons and launch an assault while you're away looking for our Golka's forces.
Right, so technically this went all according to plan, except nobody knows how the fight actually went.
Not yet,
Also,
no.
Tartuccio's an idiot, because that also means he sent away a significant amount of his force while we were coming to his doorstep.
Right.
He kind of did it to himself, too. It's basically
Yeah.
settlement versus settlement at this point.
There's an assault force on both sides at the same time.
Right, like, he thinks he's so smart, doesn't he?
Well, he did seem a little...
Cocky?
No. Eccentric. Gleeful. He
Oh,
was
yes.
giggling like a a jester.
Right, that's him, all right.
Really?
Yes,
Because
probably slightly.
that wasn't him. Tartuccio's very cool, calm, and calculated.
I'm like, I don't know this, but I'm out of character to remember this.
Yeah.
Balruk's always kind of got an impression from him that he kind of puts on that face, but he definitely started monologuing like a maniacal villain the last time we dealt with him.
True, true. Fair.
He's been disappeared by devils twice now.
Yeah.
Fair enough, that has an impact on people.
Yeah.
So, Goran says, yeah. So, literally through there, two trolls, 2 troll hounds, and then, Golka's right up the stairs. So's our squad, and so's Golka's, second in command. Nasty, 2-headed troll brute by the name of Nagrundi.
That one's upstairs, you said?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can avoid that one and just deal with the Golka.
Does... Out of character, I have a feeling a 2-headed troll might be a spellcaster. Can Bird roll a recall knowledge to figure out if that's true?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Give me a secret recall knowledge check.
It's very gone.
Would you like me to roll?
Let's see. So technically this would be a recall knowledge check for a troll. So giant and troll tags, so I believe they fall under society.
Wonderful. Let me think. I'll just roll it. Open or blind?
Let's just do open for this one.
That will be a 29.
On a 29, oh, not only do you make the DC, but you meet the uncommon DC. You actually have heard of Nagrundi.
Oh.
Oh.
So, 2-headed trolls. They are not unheard of. They're not common, but they're not rare. They're savage, dual-minded monsters with an unquenchable thirst for bloodshed. And there are tales of their ravenous appetites are whispered in homesteads throughout the lands of the Inner Sea region. Even when you were with your wizard friend who awoken you. Oh yeah, you've heard of tales of 2-headed trolls. But you know a little bit about Golka before all of this started. So therefore you heard a little bit about Nagrundi as well. Unlike other trolls, who are normally have a hunched, lean-over figure, Nagrundi is imposing because he stands up straight. And as he stands up straight and tall, he towers in at 15 feet high.
Good grief.
Now, you've also heard of Nagrundi's reputation of their firm belief that 2 heads are better than 1. He considers himself an intellectual amongst his people. And yet, you know that he is fiercely devoted to Hargolka, probably because of the fact Hargolka's the only one who's ever bested him. So he is fiercely dedicated to Hargolka and will defend him to the death and beyond.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But not a spellcaster then?
As far as you're aware, on a critical success, sorry, on a regular success, you haven't heard anything, but that is not a confirmation.
Right. Either way, I do relate to the rest of the party that Negrundi is a pretty hefty threat who should be dealt with post haste.
Sounds like quite a piece of work.
Well, he stepped on 3 of us for fun, said Stux in the bottom southeastern corner.
I wonder if that's why Dux is so angry.
I see why you'd want new employment.
We go where the coin's good. If your coin's better and your skill's better, then we're with you.
You can't be alive to spin that coin though, right?
Doug's actually nods his head. You're damn right. Coin's no good dead.
I think you'll find the living conditions are a lot better on the right side as well.
But if only we have more places you could spin the coin.
Well, we're working on that. I think. You're working on that, right?
We're working on it.
Someone is.
Listen, says Goran again. Just be careful. He points to the door to the north. Through that corridor, if you follow it right round, you come to an old shrine to Torag. However, it appears to be haunted as well. And as he does that, he picks up the coin that Kelvhan threw down. Just be careful in there as well. It's messed up a few of us, even the trolls. Something about showing reverence to Torag.
I love ghosts.
Well, I don't know.
Also, we have plenty of dwarves here. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Right, Torag is kind of my sworn deity and all that, so I don't know, maybe that's something I could try and resolve at some point.
Yeah, but you can't avoid that room altogether. If you just go through those western doors, take care of what's in there, then yeah, you'll go straight to Hargolka and Negrundi.
We'll try to avoid doing any harm to your warband.
Yeah. If they get involved, just tell them Goran says the coin is better. It's kind of a code we have.
Will do.
Actually, no, let me retcon that. Actually, the coin is worth it.
Ah. That's better. Like that.
Did you get the XP award, by the way, for that encounter?
Yeah,
I forgot about it. I think everybody else did.
Yeah, 70
Should
for
be
that
at
one.
75 experience now.
Alright. So, what's next? I'm going to say you haven't alerted, even though they're only next door, because you took that thing out in 6 seconds.
Yeah, we did.
So that was literally a breach and clear.
Oh. How long does haste last? A minute? Fab. Do you want me to precast haste on you, Balruk?
I mean, sure, that'd be awesome.
We love when the fighter gets haste.
Oh, are we doing a bit of 1E old school pre-prepping? Oh.
You know,
I like how that's such a thing in 1E that in the Game Master books it'll like give you a list of things that NPCs will pre-prep before an encounter.
Yeah, literally true. It's like, if so-and-so and so-and-so knows you're coming, then they will cast Bull Strength. They will cast Bull's Fortitude. Yeah, Mage Armor. Fortitude. Bull's Fortitude.
I've seen that in... I still see that in RPG books.
Oh, yeah. But
it's a very 1E thing. Like,
it was
you get to
very
high
1E.
level gameplay, and it's like, here's like 7 spells this wizard will cast on himself before the fight.
Also, if you manage to get the drop on them before they can prepare, here's a separate stat block for what they're like without all their buffs.
Incredible.
So Goran and Not and Dux will actually just move out of the way, you lot, so they're not in visual range. They won't help.
Wait, what's that east door?
That
Didn't
door.
mention that.
That door off to your east, you discover that you're on the main Babrican.
Oh, we can see out off the cliff.
Yes.
Hey.
This is where you would have gone if you would have taken the road around and not found the side door. However, they would have had the drop on you with arrow slits, a troll, and something else which Goran will reveal to you as he says, yeah, the watchtower to this place is concealed, quite cleverly hidden into the hillside. But up in that tower, there are 2 harpies who are going to be ready to swoop down on anyone who follows the path.
What that stench was.
Oh no, that's troll shit.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
You asked.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so if you
Probably
would
like
have
a battle.
if you would have taken the front door, it would have been a trickier fight.
Yeah, it's like a battlefield.
But what about this western door? Are you going to take care of what's in there? Or are you going to go around?
I'm assuming we want to just go west and deal with them because, I mean, we don't want to leave them around.
Wasn't directly through this door the... Oh no, that was the next room over, was the altar to Torag.
Yeah, the north is the way to the altar.
The door to the north is the way to the altar, but the door to the west has some troll trouble waiting for you.
It's go time.
Yeah, we can get a jump on them, do some haste casting, and then run in there and do it again.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get rid of the trolls one way or another, I feel, so...
Exactly.
All right
Yep.
then, so is there any precasting before you start?
My buffs only last 1 round.
There you go, Balruk. Grab that quickened.
Alright.
So spell effect haste, drag that onto Balruk. There we go.
Bing.
All right, so roll initiative, you lot. We'll just
Alright.
say, well, we'll say standard perception. Although if you want to try and stealth it, you can do that as well. That's applicable.
Oh yeah, let me try and stealth it. That sounds great.
Oh look, one of these troll handstorms pre-defeated.
Or if you want to use athletics, then Balruk to breach the door.
Oh, give it Balruk.
I'm saving perception, I think, here.
All right. Okay.
My god. The perception, the initiative rolls today.
Yes.
I'm back in character again.
All right then. So, Anden, what's your roll for this initiative?
I've got a 27.
All right. Kelvhan.
33.
Bird.
30.
Balruk.
Much more in character 18.
All right then. So, let's go. Let's hit the music one more time. Let's go into encounter mode. I've got a mode for this encounter. All right, Kelvhan, you get to start.
Huh. Should I just wait for Balruk to go in?
That is up to you.
Yeah, that's
Classic
just me.
case of Balruk rolled low, and we're all gonna delay to after Balruk.
Yes, we are.
Highly possible.
All right then.
What usually happens.
So, okay, Kelvhan is delaying until after Balruk. Bird, are you delaying until after Balruk?
No. No, I don't feel like it. I'm going to start my on-turn buffs. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to cast... Hang on. I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast Triple Time.
Oh, I don't see this one enough and I like it. So everyone gets a 10-foot status bonus to their speeds for 1 round.
The breaching cliff. Oh.
That should help Balruk get in the door.
Yeah, especially if I'm gonna use one action to open the door.
Yes, on your slow little dwarf legs.
All right, 2
Yes.
actions left.
I will. Sorry, I'm just checking one thing. Okay, I will.
Yes.
Go on.
Go on.
Spend
Do
2
it.
actions to ready an action. I know what I'm going to do.
What
Do
are
it, you coward.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to spend 2 actions to ready Courageous Anthem, and the trigger is I'm going to cast it once Balruk gets into melee with an enemy.
Right, there's one thing about that though. Can you have 2 composition cantrips up at the same time?
This is the thing, it will overwrite triple time,
Right,
which is why my trigger is specifically when Balruk is in range.
gotcha. Alright,
Like the Zoom.
so basically definitely breach and clear then. Alright, okay. Anden, you prepping anything or are you holding?
I will hold.
Alright then. So in that case then, it's the Hopeful Troll's turn. Now here's what's going to happen. Triple time. Bard, cantrip, composition, emotion, manipulate, mental, occult. Your music sets a fast pace. So all of a sudden, drums start playing, which I believe is the source of your musical power, Bird.
Yes, I got my little drum.
Alright, so...
You creepy hand.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Hello.
Hey, so
I don't think
Balruk's
we
in
need that
range.
tree anymore.
So on an
Good thing I
initiative,
prepped that
on
swap.
a perception initiative of 26, for some strange, bizarre reason that I can't quite understand, but maybe we all can. The Hopeful Troll hears the sound of drums and wonders what the hell is that. It opens the door and it sees its dead companion on the floor, and well, it's going to have an odds evens roll to make. Kelvhan will be odds. Balruk will be evens, as it just roars in your faces. Okay, Balruk.
Good.
It's gonna strike you with a claw.
Do we still have? I guess we didn't have any exploration actions in between, right?
I think that was too short to do, so I think your exploration actions from last time around would have stuck. Why? What do you have in mind? Shield up?
I was just wondering if shield was up or not. In that attack, it doesn't matter. It's still it hits either way.
It was
but-
only a 22 to hit, so that would
Yeah, I
not
was
hit your
wondering.
24. So, all right, who's coming in next then?
What's coming in next is Balruk ended up immediately in melee, so everyone get rid of triple time.
All right then. So, switch over those buffs. That's the Hopeful Troll's turn. Who wants to come in here?
Is it my turn? Where are we at initiative?
Technically, it's you, but we had a hold from Kelvhan. We had a hold from Anden.
Yeah,
I don't want to tumble through because I don't want to be the only one behind.
Correct,
Oh,
you
yeah.
should not.
Well,
Yeah.
when I go first, if I can hit a crit on him, then I can shove him.
All right,
Worth it, yeah.
so we're going to take it to Balruk.
Right, here we go. All right, so well, good news is I don't use an action to open a door anymore.
Well, the troll opened the door. Oh yeah,
Exactly.
you can't. Yeah. But by the way, I just want to say before you strike, the artwork, the map for this great hall is badass.
It is like give me some Dark Souls vibes.
Most of us can't see most of it.
You will in a moment.
If you live that long.
Yeah.
Here we
No,
go.
I can see through the door, I just don't have the light.
Balruk.
I'm gonna cast the spell Mace to the face.
I cast Mace to the face, and even off
Ooh,
a
I'm out of
natural.
hero point. Maybe hero point.
No,
That'll
off a
be
natural 2, that's a dirty 20. You still hit because you're a dirty fighter.
Well, I'm wondering about if we want to crit fish for the shove though.
Oh,
No,
You've got more attacks.
you got more.
you're a fighter.
Okay, we'll just take the damage. Oh, we'll take the damage on that.
All right, go for it. 2 and he hits. Bloody hell.
Bonk. 13.
All right then. So, do you want to try again?
Oh yeah, bat -5. There's a 19.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
Yep.
Dang. Also, wow, Courageous Anthem did work on that first swing.
Nice. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna crit fish for the third action.
Go for it. You never know.
Nope.
Remember, you have 4 actions.
24.
24 is not a crit, but it's a hit, even with the -10. Give us damage.
14 points of damage.
And you have your quickened action.
Yeah, for my quicken action, I'm going to raise shield.
All right, then. Oh, I think for your quicken action only, you can stride or strike with it, but it doesn't matter because you can exchange one of your regular actions, blah, 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 etc.
Exactly.
All right. Sexy. All right.
My turn.
Your turn. All right, then. Everybody stop. And in time.
All right. This looks to me, this room.
Oh.
This is going to be a case of he doesn't care. They don't care how big the fire. Oh, okay, here it is.
We love a good fireball.
Let's go, baby.
All right,
Fireball
then.
solves all problems. If it didn't solve your problem, you needed a bigger fireball.
Ready for it?
And there is no problem.
Oh my god.
Oh god, you just nuked them.
That.
We're in like a Transformers Michael Bay movie.
All right, that effect was officially rated sexy. So, let's go through them one by one. First is the apathetic troll. Reflex save DC 22. Fail. Next, the nihilistic troll hound.
Crit fail.
Critical failure. Next, it is the defeated troll hound. How apt.
Yeah, it's gonna be defeated with that.
Yeah,
Critical
it is, yeah.
failure. 11. Next, it's the
Gotta love to
hopeful.
see it.
Next is the hopeful troll hound. He's got high hopes.
But not high rolls.
Regular failure. Okay, Anden, roll damage for me, please.
Yo, we need to get marks. I'm trying to actually play the game.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go for it. I love
I'm
this.
joking, I don't care.
Oh, you will.
Let's go. Oh, it's a rubbish roll. Can I use a hero point on it?
No.
Oh, right.
Yes, but you can only reroll 1d6.
Okay, so
No, that's not a rule.
share with the folks joining us, Dave. How much damage that was?
Unfortunately, it's only a 16.
Okay, 16 damage to the regular trolls. The troll hounds are going to take. Oh no, I forgot about the weakness. So the regular trolls take 26 points worth of damage. The troll hounds take 42. They discover the meaning of life.
Is it to run away? Because that's an option for them.
All right. So, is that your turn, Anden?
It is, yeah.
Okay. It's now the naive trollhound's turn. It's got no regeneration. So what is it going to do? Wow, this is a thing and a half. Okay. It is going to first action stride. And then that appears to be it. It's now the apathetic troll's turn. Just absolutely reeling from the fireball. Yeah. Oh yeah. It just roars at all of you. And then it takes its next actions. I just need to refamiliarize myself with troll speed. And then it runs up the stairs.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay, I need to do this properly. Okay. Okay. That concludes that troll's turn. It's now the other troll howl's turn. Goes over to here. And we're back to the top of round 2, unless Kelvhan's coming in now.
There's no point. I'll come in next anyway.
All right, round 2.
Ooh. So yeah. First action, we'll get the feint going on the troll.
All right, go for it.
That probably won't work on a 16.
Failure.
Cool, I still get panache for until end of turn. End of next turn. Choices. I'll just go for a... we'll faint again, actually. I have something going on.
Alright, once more with feeling.
31.
Critical feint.
Ooh, so he's off guard against all attacks. It is a distracting feint.
Alright.
And final action will be a basic finisher.
Right, go for it. Oh, finisher damage. Here we go.
Yeah. Hang on, I just need to roll it. That will be a 24.
Regular hit. All the damage now.
That is 21 points of damage.
21 points of damage. Alright then. So, let's put that damage on. The hopeful troll is not so hopeful. Okay. Is that your turn, Kelvhan?
Yep.
Bird.
Hello.
Hi.
I am going to... Did we rest at some point?
You took a rest before you entered the main bulk of the fortress, yes.
Right, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's better.
Sorry, I was just
We
checking my
figured out
spells
the-
and thinking, why am I missing a couple slots here?
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to re-up Courageous Anthem.
Alright, feel free to rebuff. Get buff.
Speaking of Courageous Anthem, BB still has triple time for some reason, because
Alright, I'll take that offer. No worries.
I think it doesn't clear. I think statuses don't clear properly from BB because she's not actually in initiative.
Gotcha. Alright. According to this... Oh, she's got 4 lots of Courageous Anthem.
Whoops.
Wow.
Courageous.
She's so courageous, she's so anthemed.
The bravest bear.
The bravest of brave bears. The effect's gone off her, but I can confirm she's still got Courageous Anthem on her.
Wonderful. And then I'm going to phase bolt one of the Trollhounds.
Alright then.
The defeated Trollhound specifically, as that's the one that's opposite me.
Go for it. Phase that bolt.
That is a nat 1. And thus ends my turn.
You phased a little too hard.
Phased it straight through the Trollhound.
Okay, the Hopeful Troll's turn. Its regeneration does not reactivate until the end of this turn. So what's it going to do?
Hit the big shiny man.
Hit the big shiny man. Will it hit the big shiny man? Let's see. Yeah. Well, did you hit it last turn, didn't you, Balruk?
Yes.
Yeah,
Just
I
hit
think. Yeah. I think it will go for you. Seemingly trying to buy some time. Okay,
Oh, man.
first claw. Natural
Oh my gosh,
20.
thankfully. That's a miss.
No, it's not.
That's
So
a critical.
let's do critical damage.
What I say somewhere.
30 points worth of damage.
Yowie. I think I will take that though, because I'd rather take it than eat up my shield.
Alright then, so you take 30 points worth of damage. Next up, strike number 2. Dirty 20.
That is a miss.
Luckily, it does not take you to Ren Town. Third action then, as it can't take you to Ren Town, it's going to stride away.
Alright. Reactive strike it is.
Alright then, go for it. Before it disappears, give us a strike of the reactive variety.
You made me do this. That is a 26.
That's a hit, fighter man.
That is a 15 points of damage.
Alright,
Almost natural.
still with you, and it moves away, seemingly going towards the stairs and coaxing you all to come on. Okay. Mr. Fighterman, it's now your turn properly.
Alright then. Let's see what you're trying to do. I don't want to handle it. First action, Balruk is going to 5 foot step. Just right here.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna
First,
look at
a ready action's going to pop.
Alright.
A defeated troll hound is going to jaw at you.
Alright.
Natural 18 for a 29.
That is gonna be a hit.
Okay. So, first things first. It deals 9 points worth of damage to you. Also, can I then please have a fortitude saving throw? Hold on, I think I've got something for you to pop here. There we go. There may be a box there for you to click.
Into fortitude.
Doesn't look like it.
How about a natural 20?
You're absolutely fine. Well done. 34 total.
That's rolling Constitution.
Yeah. Alright, well, Balruk did not appreciate that. The second action, I'm going to whack that thing in the face.
Whack a troll hound.
With a 26 to hit.
A natural 8 is almost a plus 10 crit for you against these things. Go ahead, roll damage.
Right. That'll be 11 points of damage.
Alright then, 11 points worth of damage. One action left.
2 actions left. I'm hasty.
You are. The effect has gone, but you technically still have it. No, it's still there. Aha, just the fancy effect has gone. Okay, cool.
Yep. Mine's still on there. I don't know. So I'm going to third action, raise shield. And then fourth action, I can do a strike. So I'm going to do my map -5.
Yep, go for it.
With a 19.
Only a regular hit. You disappoint me. Give us damage.
11 points of damage. I gotta keep it interesting.
Alright. Bang. It takes it. Okay.
He's gonna like it.
Anden.
Oh, let him get away. I found a bloody fireball and everything.
Here they came in like a fireball.
Let's...
Just watch out for that other doggy.
I see it. Let's have BB. Come on in. Meow. Yes, why is it space for the thing? I never remember. Right. Space. Oh, waypoint.
For this new elevation ruler, it's actually only right click as your dragon.
It's not working.
Yeah, it's for me. Is that where you were going?
I wanted to go around it.
Yep, fine.
To run around for a flank.
Yep, you got it. You've got more than enough.
Yeah, he'd be fast.
BB fast.
BB bite.
BB bad the bear.
That's just a 20.
That's a hit.
Eat it. 15 damage.
Regeneration is down still. So I invite you to describe your kill.
How big are trollhounds?
Not exactly
Bigger than me.
sure. Medium-sized creatures, so for hounds, they're beasts. As a matter of fact, let's have some artwork actually to get a. Yeah, actually, look at these things. Dench.
They're chunky boys.
Bam. I was just trying to get a sense of how big they were compared to BB.
I would actually rule even Stevens.
Yeah, because BB is medium sized now, has been since level 4.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's got some Nurgle vibes on it.
It does.
Let's I think it's a fairly simple one, really. Just running around, sees Balruk is fighting something, her eyes like snap to the side, like yes, pray, and just lopes on around. The Trollhound is like, oh, this is big scary man, I got him, ha ha ha. He was waiting, ha ha ha. And then just BB just like jumps and just like rips out the back of his neck with a fangs. Just like, as you do. Another day in the office.
Like you do.
Another day in the office, just better ripping out someone's neck.
Yeah, they've got it. Yeah, the regenerate is a bit of a pain, but I can't actually hit it from here.
I thought this one wasn't back
Yeah, it hadn't gone yet.
because it used a ready action to attack.
Yeah,
Balruk.
the Trollhound currently do not have their regeneration back, so that one is gone.
Yeah, it's dead forever.
Dead, yes. They're dead, Dave. There's an old British reference.
Okay, I think I can see part of this other Trollhound. I guess it would have some degree of cover.
Let's have a look at your line of view. To you, it would have a +2.
Okay, that's fine. Just chuck an ignition at it.
All right, go for it.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. What do we got there? We got a 23.
Even with the +2, that's a hit. Give us damage.
10 points of damage.
That's 10 points of damage. Regeneration is deactivated. Takes 20 total due to the weakness.
Oh, this start was like the best money I ever spent. Absolutely putting in work.
Yeah, it is.
All right, is that your turn?
It is, yeah.
All right. Next up, it is actually not the naive Trollhound's turn. It's the one who ran upstairs. As all of a sudden, you hear doors opening off in the distance. And you hear several giant roars. With one initiative to be rolled, 2 initiatives to be rolled, a third one, and a very familiar 4th one.
Oh, it's party time!
Please stop my fireball.
It's a
And
bird.
that is where we'll close tonight's session
No!
Let's go!
of Kingmaker. Lovely party. Pity you wasn't invited. You ready for a brawl?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so ready for a brawl.
You know it.
Am I equipped for a brawl? No, but I am mentally ready.
I am kind of wishing I absorbed that crit of my shield now, because I might need that health later, but it'll be fine.
I got you covered. I can heal.
All right.
Well, let's just put it this way. This has just turned into an extreme encounter.
Good. That means more experience.
All right. Join us again next time, folks. Let's get ready to rumble.